Hey, what's going on, guys? TayJay Productions here, and today I am at Travis and Tabitha's residence because they have a lot of really cool Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese stuff. I'm really excited to show you guys this video. It was really hard for me to keep it a secret, and it's finally time for you guys to see everything that I'm kind of seeing right now. It's funny, I walked in here and I kind of loosely saw what I'm looking at behind the camera, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait until the camera is on. We don't have to wait anymore. Today I am here with Tyler and his brother Dalton, and they, I think, are just as excited as I am to see what there is in here today. So without further ado, take a look at what we have here, guys. So I am here. How's everybody doing?
Good. Hello, I am Travis, or Veganova. I'm
Shalisa. And I'm Tabitha.
Well, thank you for letting me come in here and see your guys' collection. This is so amazing. And I did a quick scan. You guys have barely even seen the surface of it. Right now, one of the things that my eye is catching is I had the perfect opportunity to get Pizza Time clock, and I didn't get it. Do you guys know what they do with these Pizza Time clocks and why they disappear so fast? Because when I was at Washington Street, my boy Chuck was still there, but Pizza Time clock was gone like immediately. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they just like break really easily when they get rid of the background or what. But
That's a good point, because also the border around the clock, a lot of the times when that clock is still in the stores, I notice it's not even there, the border. So I don't know if that just breaks or...
And there's two versions of it. There's one that has like a yellow border with neon, and then there's that one. So sometimes they look a little different. But yeah, even the one we have is broken on the back. Like we had to redo
Really?
It looks good from the front, but...
Yeah.
That is so cool, guys. So, I mean, this is an incredible collection. Where do we even begin? Like, is this the guy I saw at BillyCon? Is this the same guy? Or is...
Juju forgot him in our trunk, so we took him on an impromptu road trip, and he's still hanging out here.
So many people I just met at BillyCon back in the video today, including you. So, I mean, I can't avoid it any longer. We got to get into these portrait bots. How many portrait bots are out there still?
These two.
This is it.
That is it.
The only portrait bots left in existence, and they're right here watching TV with you guys every night.
Yes,
that is insane.
There's a possibility that some of them may still be out there because we haven't tracked like all of them down from what we knew existed. But as far as what we know for sure now exists, it's just these guys.
And two of the other ones were confirmably destroyed.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is...
They did a remodel in 2004, and Pasquale and Jasper got trashed. And Chuck here should have been trashed, but one of the guys in Department 18 squirreled him away and said, "You're not trashing those."
Yeah.
Where's his cigar?
I know. He should have a cigar right here.
He's not smoking a cigar anymore. It's 2025. It's done. He's tired of it. No more cigars. So no fruit cake dog, huh? He got destroyed. But Krusty the Cat. This is the first time I've ever seen this in person. This is wild. Tyler and Dalton, I gotta ask you guys, how are you feeling seeing this in person?
This is like overwhelming.
Yeah, really super overwhelming.
I gotta say, this is the first time I've stood this close to a portrait bot in general, let alone two. What do I do? I just posed for a thumbnail, guys. That's what I just did.
I got Chuck from another fan, Gabriel, who got him from Cheel, who is the rightful owner of all the portrait bots, including the ones that got destroyed. So once the word got back to her that they had forgotten that they were on loan from her and destroyed, like, she brought the original contract back to the corporate headquarters, showed this was signed off, you know, by everybody, these are mine. So since that one was left, she got it back, sold it to Gabe sold it to me, and it's here now.
Wow.
And then Krusty came from one of the old Showbiz executives, Paul Linden, and he sent me a picture of it and said it was a prototype that never got used. And I took one look at it and I was like, oh, they used Krusty. Like, I didn't recognize that version of him with the cat eyes, but immediately I knew that that was, you know, something that was special and probably used. And
how do you know that he was used?
We actually got the video of the Winchester location. This was in 2019, I think, so when we got that video, and I've had him since 2012. So I had him for 7 years before seeing the actual footage of him in the store performing.
That is crazy. Dang. When's the last time you guys had the mech visible on these guys? What does a mech even look like?
There's not really a mech.
They're fiberglass, and the cosmetics are built onto the fiberglass. It's
So
weird.
there's no way to remove the cosmetics. They built access panels into them. So, like, if you need to operate on a cylinder in the head, you have to take the back head plate off, get your hands in there, fix it, and then...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird. There's like a scaffolding inside of them, but there's not an actual mech that just has cosmetics placed onto it. It's all kind of built like that. And that's because the guy that built them, Harold Gulbranson, didn't necessarily know what he was doing. He was kind of like he described them as like an organic art project. Each one of them was kind of designed on the fly, and as he was building them, they got a little more advanced each one he went, because he was learning as he was going.
Because his background was making puppets and like live shows and stuff. So he had never done anything with animatronics. It was all new.
So we got the blue box down here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this was kind of what programmed them, correct?
Well, this is actually the blue box that's going to run my Rockfire someday.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it's just here like as a prop right now because my show's in storage and not ready to be hooked up.
Right. Okay. That's very neat. That's very neat. And we got to talk about this Statue of Liberty head on top here.
Yeah,
where is this from?
That is the Statue of Liberty head that was at Showbiz Pizza Place. They started that in '86 and they ran it for a few years. It was based on the statue's 100th birthday. But that's like my go-to. That's my jam. Like
Your holy grail.
Yes. I got that about a year ago and I've been looking for that forever.
Wow.
I have the tablet arm, but it's in storage, but I just have a couple pieces of it. But my birthday's on July 5th, so whenever I would go to Showbiz as a kid, we would go for my birthday, and because it was July 4th, basically, they would always have the Statue of Liberty out on display. So I saw the statue more than I ever saw Rolf and Earl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, if I would have known your birthday was July 5th, I could have given you a little bit of a happy late birthday at BillyCon. But instead, better late than never. Happy about month and a half late birthday.
Thank you.
So this is a local beer from my hometown that this brewery made. It's called Papa Dodo's, and it's inspired by Billy Bob and Birthday Bird, kind of, outside of a pizza restaurant with Krusty on the roof wearing a diaper.
What?
And the clown! Look, it's Papa Dodo's.
What in the heck? That is a wild find.
I have no idea what happened. I think I had to get my family to get this for me, because again, it's brewed like in Ohio, and they made this one, and then they made another one with like...
It looks like they're being peeled out of sardine cans, but it's got the characters like in a can that's being peeled back. But it's like copyright infringement.
Look at Krusty!
I was gonna say, like, do they have the rights to do this?
No, Aaron would get so mad. But
that's insane.
yeah, he's in a diaper and he's standing on the roof. Like, I don't understand. And then there's White Birthday Bird. Like,
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Not White Birthday Bird. That's not Birthday Bird. That's Birthday Bird.
yes, it's his cousin.
Just got him like
3 days ago.
3 days ago.
You just got this guy 3 days ago. Now, I'm not familiar with who that is, so who is it?
That is Major Magic. They had a fairly sizable chain compared to a lot of the knockoff Chuck E. Cheese type restaurants.
Yeah,
And
they had like 10 locations.
Yeah, mostly Michigan, Ohio, kind of the Midwest area. But for whatever reason, the merchandise is really hard to find.
Wow, look at that. You got a Billy Bob's hat.
And next to it, we have our watch collection, too.
This is your watch. Ooh, can I see these?
I have a lot of watches. These are some of the nicer ones. I'm not sure why they're sitting out.
Yeah, and these aren't merchandise. They're, like, company items.
I haven't got them put
Okay.
away yet, but like this one is an old Pizza Time one. The little Chucky, when it works, goes around.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
second hand.
Oh, wow.
So these were like corporate or manager giveaways for tenure.
Those are always the coolest collection gifts. I know my buddy Corey has a few like corporate giveaways and stuff like that, and those are always just the coolest things. I feel like they just don't do stuff like that anymore.
That one's from '99. That's one of the token watches. Wow. I have a copy, another one of these that I actually wore forever.
Look at this watch, guys.
Ooh, wow.
So it's like silver and then it's got the gold
Oh,
overlay.
that is so cool.
That's crazy. That's a cool watch.
And then, I'm not sure what this one is.
Is it the Mirage?
No. Oh, the Chuck E. Cheese University.
Oh, Chuck E. Cheese's University. Training store GM. Wow. How do you get your hands on stuff like this?
eBay.
There you go. I mean, easy enough, right?
I actually have, I don't think I have any of it out, but I bought a big lot of corporate items from Texas from somebody who used to work in the headquarters, and they had all this stuff I've never seen before, like stuff that they maybe made a dozen of. Like I have like a glass box with the company logo on it, and I guess a person like quit and they were selling all their stuff, and I got it all for $10. I got it shipped here from Texas.
Wow.
But yeah, it's like you gotta like kind of be continuously looking to find a lot of this stuff.
And then behind the portrait bots, we have 2 pieces of original artwork. They're both of Krusty, and they were the art's hand done. It's got, you know, pencil and white out and everything, and that's what was submitted by Atari for copyright back in the day when they were designing the characters. And there's actually matching artwork for Chuck and Jasper and Pasquale and the Warbloods and all that, but for whatever reason, those are the only 2 surviving pieces that we know of are
Wow.
the 2 of Krusty.
That's crazy. And then you have these old magazine covers.
Yeah, these are more Tabitha's jam. We have some more in the other room, but yeah, these are the parody magazines.
I love the sport magazine covers. I think I've seen some of them in Nanuet, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but these are so cool. So you got tennis and football over here.
Yeah.
These are more your speed, Tabitha?
Yeah, I like a lot of the store decor and that type of stuff. So,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, these are more 90s. And it's cool because they were made by, well, they weren't made by them, but the people who built the statues took photos of some of the statues and made these little covers. Peeler and Rose, they're going to be at Chris Bauer's convention selling some prints and stuff of those
Oh,
magazine
sweet.
covers, I'm pretty sure. Because they started reprinting them. They started doing prints of their artwork that they did for Chuck E. Cheese. It's pretty cool.
That is so cool. That was just a lot right here on this table. Not to mention that you guys are just loaded up with stuff. Okay, so we're gonna move right over. But before I get on the other side of this couch, I gotta come over here and see what's behind Mitzi before we talk about Mitzi. Close Encounters of the Bird Kind. Is this authentic?
It is.
Very cool.
Got a couple of them, right?
I have a few authentics. I've got a lot of reprints of them, but yeah, this one's one of the legit ones, and that's an original frame too.
Original frame is what? Wow. Okay, then we got some hockey chucks up here with a hockey chuck puck. All Stars Chuck E. Cheese's.
Yeah,
Back in the good old apostrophe S days.
and the blue one is the U.S. version, and the red one's a Canadian version, and there's like, I think, a tenth of the Canadian ones made compared to the U.S. one, so he's substantially rare. It actually has the production numbers on the back of the
Really?
hang tag.
Wow. You got one of the stars. Recognize those. I feel like aren't those kind of usually around this kind of decor?
Yes.
Like with the baseball bat, and I think they got like the ruler and the pencil and stuff. That's kind of the same era of decor, right?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
collage type stuff.
Right. Love that stuff. So finally, Mitzi, we finally don't have to work around you anymore. We're finally looking right at you. And I believe you are the Mitzi expert here, right?
Yes, I am. I got
So
more
let's hear
information.
about it.
So this is currently Mitzi from Scandia. The old Canada Scandia Golfing Games is currently not there anymore, and now Mitzi is mine. And took a lot of restoration between her because we had to not really replace it, we had to replace her mask from some person we traded in. And then we cleaned her outfit and cleaned her hair. But we're trying to get her a new mask because it currently is bootleg. And I make these outfits hand by hand because my sewing machine broke. So I make her outfits, and this bow is a Fats bow that I added
wow.
to the circus outfit. And what made me make this outfit was this fan art I made that's currently hanging at Billy Bob's Wonderland that I made a BillyCon for. And this is my Mitzi doll, and I am the current person who's running the TikTok Mitzi Mozzarella Official that posts her official restoration, and I grab her and my Duke doll and we make certain videos, and I'm pretty proud of what I've done.
Awesome. That is so cool. So you said you got a circus outfit on Mitzi right now.
Uh-huh.
And you made this yourself?
Yep, by hand.
That is crazy. You got some talent on you. Let's
Yeah.
get some. Let me get a close up real quick.
A lot of these outfits I get are from Michael's and Goodwill and other thrift stores I go to.
Wow, that looks awesome. Does she perform?
Well, we currently don't have like a compressor or any of those blue boxes right now, but she will be running soon. And once I have my stage, the artwork, I make a lot of artwork because I make those for him over there. Those are all mine.
Oh, these are over here. Oh,
And I
awesome.
And I make artwork for Billy Con, Billy Bob's, and I currently making a lot of artwork that I'm trying to finish and make sure we get those hanged up behind her, and we're gonna hopefully get her running soon.
Awesome. That's exciting. I love this, guys. This is so cool. I don't know. When I like walked into this living room, it was like the best slap in the face you could ever receive. I know, like when you say, wow, it's a slap in the face, that sounds like a bad thing. But no, it was like a wonderful, welcoming smack. So I'm curious, how did you start to get into collecting?
Honestly, I collected a lot when I was a kid. And part of that was, I guess as a little kid, my biggest dream was to have the Rockfire explosion in my house. But that's never going to happen. At least when I was 6, that was never going to happen. So what I really loved was the little dolls, because it was a representation of being able to have a Rockfire explosion in my house. That was the closest thing you
Showbiz
could get.
dolls.
Yeah.
Classic.
And I got the records too. The records I loved because then I could hear them at home. It was my only way of actually bringing it home because I rarely ever got to go. The problem was the dolls, even as cheap as they were back in the day, were too expensive for me to get. So most of the ones I got were from thrift stores. So as a kid, I would have a Duke doll, but I would know that he was missing his hat or Mitzi was missing her pom-poms because you get them used and they're damaged, and it would eat at me. So I was always trying to upgrade every time we were at a thrift store and I found a better copy. I would try to, beg my parents to get that. So I kind of collected even back then. But when I first got online and couldn't find anything about the Rockfire explosion and started the website, I was hawking eBay because every now and then stuff would come up, and whenever it would come up, I would fight. Like, I would go and eat ramen noodles. I would cheap out on every other portion of my life, but I would spend money on what mattered to me. So over time, I was able to start collecting this stuff. And I started doing this in 98, 99, back when this stuff was considerably cheaper than it is now. So a lot of the collection I've been able to amass, thankfully I got in early enough to where I was able to just scoop it up before it was popular. My show, like I did end up buying a Rockfire Explosion. I bought it in 2005, and even that was expensive at the time, but now it was like I basically stole it. I got it for $12,800. Brand new show, complete in the crates. Came with everything except the compressor, the speakers, and the curtain system.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you can hardly get a character for $12,800 now.
Right.
But at the time, that was what I paid for it. It cost me $3,400 on top of that to truck it from Orlando to Colorado. I had to max out a credit card, and then I had to divide that up onto 5 other credit cards and pay them off, and I was in debt for years over that. It was a mess at the time because I couldn't really afford it then. But in my mind, I knew I either bite the bullet, suck it up, and pay for it now, or there's going to come some point in the future when maybe I'm better off and can afford a show, but there's going to be no supply. So I kind of just had to take the plunge and buy it. It's been 20 years, still don't have it up and running, but at least I've got it. So, that's 90% of the battle.
Absolutely. Sometimes just having the stuff in your collection, even if it doesn't work or even if it's not in the best condition, is good. My stage, for one, I'm still waiting to get it to bear weight, let alone have an animatronic on it. But I'm working on it, and I'm not a woodworker, so I would rather somebody who is trained and knows what they're doing come in and fix it up. So it's on my list of things to do. But my Chucky's Funhouse, it's literally just a computer with a printer in it. It sits in my garage because that's the only place I have for it, so it's not air conditioned. So sometimes it stops working, and so I have to go through stuff and try to figure out. It's a pain. I'm always trying to get Funhouse working again. I'll get it working, and then it'll stop. But I totally get it.
I'm technically inept. A lot of these people know how to work on these shows and understand the technical side of it. I'm more the historian, the collector.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to help get her bought up and running before we pass it off and let her take it. But I don't know a lot of this stuff. In theory, I know how it works, but I've never actually handled it. I've never got one aired up and run them and all that. Thankfully, my show's new, so it shouldn't take that much upkeep compared to one that was, pulled from a dumpster or something. Thankfully. And every time I get a bot, I try to make sure it's as... I don't know. I don't want to fix her upper. So like
that makes sense.
To Studio C, we paid a premium because I wanted one that was cosmetically complete, that was running, that worked, that I wasn't going to have to try to source parts for 10 years, or I don't want that nightmare.
Right.
Yeah, and he works pretty much perfectly. Like, we have had him aired up and stuff. We don't really run him because of how our apartment is, but
I mean, let's get into it while we're talking about it, and then we'll look at the shelf afterwards. So, guys, I wanted to, if you don't mind, I'm going to scoot past you. I wanted to start by saying that they have it's a 32M Studio C bot, and if we look at it, check it out. His eyes are closed. He's sleeping. Oh my God, can I boop his nose?
Yeah.
Boop. Good morning, Chucky. Oh my goodness. So this is Tyler and Dalton's first time seeing a Studio C bot at all. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
There's only a handful of these in private collectors' hands that are actually complete because, the store tried to destroy them so much. Like, there's a couple, and there's some people who have restored ones that they've got from the dumpster and done a pretty good job. But Chuck E. Cheese really wanted these ones in particular to be sent back and destroyed. They didn't want anyone having them.
And we've heard there's like some sort of legal agreement they had with Garner Holt at one point, like originally, that specifically said that these were not to be basically let out into the public. So that may be a little bit of why they're trying so much harder to keep these ones.
So I see that you guys have, this is the Avenger outfit minus the hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. How did you get a Studio C bot in such pristine condition like this? And where did he come from?
So, I kind of always wanted to have a Studio C in the couple years I've been in the fandom, which isn't that long, but because this is the one I grew up with, but the one I grew up with was not maintained very well and was a 16 movement. So I've always appreciated the 32 movements. And again, a lot of the ones that had been popping up were destroyed, or you could buy maybe just like the head frame for $1,000 stripped down. So we had a friend who was a private collector who had this and some Rock of Fire stuff, and he bought it from another private collector, been through a lot of hands.
Down the line.
Yeah, it then passed through a bunch of different hands on the black market, but essentially it came up for sale. We were thinking about it, but it was really, really expensive. So we kind of passed, and then it went off sale. The guy decided not to sell it. So then, a month later, we were still thinking about it. We're like, man, should we have gotten that? Kind of hesitating. It came up for sale again. And we're like, we need to jump on this because this is probably our only chance to buy one fully complete. This isn't going to happen again. So we sold some stuff. Travis sold some rare stuff he had in his collection. Not Chuck E. Cheese stuff, just other stuff.
We didn't have the money at all. So I had to scramble to try to scrape together the funds to get
Yeah, and we drove all the way to California to pick this guy up. And yeah, now we've got him in our house, and he's heavy as heck, but we got him.
I bet. It was cool to see one of these stripped down to just the bot at BillyCon. Which, okay, so you guys did see that technically, right? You just haven't seen it completely put together with the cosmetics and everything. And I know the mech is one thing, but actually seeing it like this over here is another thing. But yeah, no, I can totally get that. I remember my first Studio C bot. Actually, Studio C was the first bot I saw coming back into my love for Chuck E. Cheese after childhood. My local had a Studio C Alpha, and when I got back into Chuck E. Cheese and being interested in this stuff back in late 22, I just kind of assumed there weren't any bots left. The first bot I saw with my own eyes was, since my childhood obviously, was the Studio C Beta bot in Washington, or the Washington Street, Indianapolis location. But this is a beautiful bot, and I gotta say, I mean, I love all of the Chuck E. Cheese bots for their own reason, but Studio C has got to be my favorite. He's we gotta admit, he's the best looking one, right? We have to admit, he's the most friendly. As much as I love you, I would not want to see you in a dark alleyway at 3 a.m. Why did I... Chuck E. Cheese at 3 a.m.? You know what I mean, though. Like,
Yeah.
this is the most friendly looking bot. They did a great job. Garner Holt, and I got a picture of the little label tag down here. Oh, and look, his eyes are open now.
Yes, and like I mentioned, everything on him works. So his eyes open, his head, and
he's
everything.
one of the few that has eyelashes. For whatever reason, they stopped making him with those rubber eyelashes.
So, okay.
Yeah, his eyelashes are pretty.
Because I know they put, like, the felt on there, like the...
Yeah, the newer ones have like just a strip over the end of it.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, because Nanuet has theirs, and one of them fell off, I believe, and they had to replace it.
Yeah.
So,
And
this is what they looked like originally, is what you're saying?
I think so.
I think it was just like the first couple locations. There's not too many with
Because
these.
fans were able to determine where this guy came from originally, because we didn't know. We just knew he had passed from collectors' hands, but because of the eyelashes, fans were able to say, oh, that came from this location. Because his serial number's conveniently burned off of his valve bank.
Oh, yeah. Nothing there. Well, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
So, Studio C-Bot, it is so good to see you again. And I told your brother in Washington Street, you know about him, right? Yeah. Well, I told him that one day he would be in my garage, and he's not. He's probably, look, you had the best outcome because your brother, the Studio C Washington Street bot, is probably in pieces in an SPT warehouse landfill. Let's be honest, guys. When they say they're taking them to the SPT warehouse and they go through all the trouble of wrapping them up in plastic wrap, they're taking them there to destroy them. Prove me wrong, Mark. Prove me wrong. So as hard as it is, moving on from the Studio C bot, I want to get into this shelf that you guys got between Mitzi and Chucky over here. And wow, you've got a lot of stuff over here. And this mask down here, what is this?
That is a prototype, actually. When they switched from the latex masks to the plastic ones on the 3-stage, they came up with this like transitional version. I guess it's closer to the plastic 3-stage ones, but for whatever reason they cast it in latex originally.
Interesting.
And Tab ended up getting this from a collector in Texas who got it from the corporate headquarters. But yeah, it's thick. I mean, it looks like it may have even been used. I don't know. So yeah, it's snapped and everything.
That's so crazy. Wow, I didn't know they even did that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is there a location that this came from that you remember?
I got it from a collector in Ohio.
Okay.
I'm assuming it probably came out of Ohio, but
Okay.
I'm not sure which store.
Interesting. And that is definitely... Does the mech still work, or can I look at the back of it?
Sure. The neon's all intact. We've never turned it on.
Okay. Sweet. So this is what spun the arm. I don't know why I can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it probably could be fired up, but I don't.
Huh. What do they do with these? I can't imagine they have a bunch of piece of time clocks just sitting in their warehouse. Everybody's like, oh, they saved them. No, they didn't. They just trashed them somewhere else. It's so beautiful, though.
Yeah. And even if we can't get it working, it'll make a nice backdrop for
Absolutely.
him someday.
That's so cool. And then we got some stuff over here. So I guess we'll start at the top and work our way down here.
This is kind of like hard to describe this shelf. A lot of this is, there's no rhyme or reason to it. A lot of it is laziness, I guess. That's the newer acquisitions from eBay and other places. So rather than putting them away like in boxes with the rest of the collection, it's easier to just kind of display them here, and then we can look at them. And,
Just taking a skim through here. You got a Circus Playhouse hat over here. What's this one? Rat Pack?
Yeah.
What's
that's
that?
a weird, like, obscure early 90s hat.
I love that.
Then the gumball set. And then that whale, it's like a can. I don't know what it is or why they made it, but it's got a Chuck E. Cheese branded tag on it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a weird prototype or maybe it was something that was mistagged, but it was cheap enough and weird
How
enough to pick
interesting.
up.
That is crazy. You got the applause sign, but this doesn't look like the one that I got from Studio C.
That's actually Rolf's. That's one of the pieces
Oh,
from,
Rolf's, okay.
Yeah, from Scandia that we've hung on to for now.
Cool, awesome. You got another star, you got a Frisbee. Is this an actual token or is this a repro?
That was a repro 3D print we got from somebody at BillyCon 4.
Look at that Showbiz party hat. So cool.
Yeah, the Orwell Bud, and that was from one of the test characters they had in like one location in Texas for a year or so, and Showbiz.
Interesting.
The
Look
The
at this
Chuck
Billy
is
Bob.
actually a prototype. This one here that's got the basketball jersey on. He's got like a heart underneath it, and he's got water in him. It's like one of those ones you warm up.
Oh, like you put it like in a microwave and it warms up?
Yeah.
Or like,
Okay.
yeah, or like in the freezer for like a wound.
Ah,
Yeah. And then that watch is like a convention watch. That's like an early, I don't know what it is. It's a bell, but it's from 1980. I've got it silenced.
wow. What's this token here?
That's one of the 3D prints from the most recent BillyCon.
Okay, cool.
George and his dad.
Is that Looney Bird back there?
Yeah, those are the newer Budsies.
Nice. I love plushies. You got Fats over here, my boy Fats. There he is. How cool. The King, of course, Jungle Gyms. I have yet to go there, but it is on my to-do list.
Yeah, that's a chocolate bar we just got in Ohio recently.
You got Helen down here. Pizza Time Theater Chuck. Isn't that like a really expensive plushie right there in the middle?
He's a little harder to find. That's the one that's got the blue logo tag on him. And it's a kind of unique one because he's made to be standing up.
Oh, okay.
It's one
Interesting.
that doesn't match any of the other characters.
He's filled with nutshells.
What's this one over here? He's got like a magnifying glass on or something?
That's another prototype. It's cool. He's like,
Oh, is it like a Sherlock Chuck?
yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a detective.
It's like a limited one they tested out but never actually put into production.
And
Oh, that's cool.
most of the prototypes are the little like Avenger outfit ones, but that's a Rockstar prototype.
Yeah, the little zebra one next to him is a prototype.
Gotcha, okay.
I guess the company like folded and they were sitting on a bunch of these prototypes and they just hit eBay like all at once. So everybody was scrambling trying to grab as many as they could. And we got a handful of them, but there's people that got like some really cool ones that we missed out on.
Yeah, and a lot of them were going for a lot of money, but some of them, I guess people in the area just got a hold of boxes of them and were selling them off. So I bought a couple like lots from people who weren't fans who just found them.
Yeah.
So
That is so cool. You guys got so much cool stuff. This is crazy. And this isn't even all of your collection.
oh yeah, wait till you see the photo.
Oh my god, I can't wait. This is... Okay, and then there's the bottom shelf here.
Yeah, there's some Chucky stuff. This is more like kind of Tabitha's hodgepodge of McDonald's stuff.
My vintage soft soap and then McDonald's. Yeah.
Your vintage softs. Oh my god, I remember these. Look,
Stupid
Rachel.
bottles sell for about $100
It's a
a
panda.
piece.
Yeah, I got like the little aquarium ones and stuff.
That's so cool. I remember those. Can't pass up on the McDonald collection over here. Wow. That is wild.
Then we've got the Bull-Airs, Billy Bob or Billy Wilbur.
Oh yeah.
Where at?
Faces. The faces by the front.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
Just got those last week.
At the booth at... Oh, wait, last week. I was going to say at BillyCon? It's already been like over a month since BillyCon.
And then this came from Snapper's Museum that unfortunately burned down. So if it looks a little crispy, or
Yeah, it's been through a fire.
it's got some soot on it. But this is like one of my holy grail items. This is Pizza Showbiz. And this was before Brock and his people broke away from Chuck E. Cheese. They were actually a Chuck E. Cheese franchisee.
Wow.
So it's an actual item that has the Pizza Time Theater logo and actually has their little,
yeah.
what was the name of their franchise division originally.
Pizza Showbiz.
And then they broke away, broke contract, changed it to Showbiz Pizza Place and opened their own restaurants.
The rest
This
is
is-
history.
This is the only one that is known to exist.
That's
Yeah.
wild. And you said that was through a fire. That's been through a fire?
It is, and I want to try to clean it up without damaging it. It's seen better days, but as rare as it is, I definitely want to try to like
Yeah.
restore it, I guess.
Well, it looks to be in pretty good condition regardless of it being through a fire, so with all that considered, that is so cool. We got some other stuff over here.
Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of baseball Chuckies. We got more Belair stuff.
Oh,
Lanyards, I see that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make a display for these. It's kind of a work in progress.
but those, I don't know if you can see them with the clear. That's Charlie
I
Cheese
got
from
'em.
Australia. And this one here, the Jasper, looks just like a normal pin, but the copyright on it is Grundy Industries, so it's also, or Grundy Leisure, so it's also from Australia.
Wow. I feel like it was going to be a stupid question, but there's a Chuck E. Cheese in Australia? And why is it Charlie Cheese?
There
Is this like an
used to
alternate
be.
dimension?
Yeah, I guess they're opening new ones that are under the name Chucky, but to chuck is basically the most common way of saying to vomit in Australia. So they
Oh.
call it pukey cheeses.
Pukey cheeses. That would be great.
So yeah, they changed it to Charlie cheese.
That's
just
so
'cause of the
funny.
dialect.
That's so cool, guys. Well, that was just the living room. You have a lot more to show us, right?
We do.
Like this vintage, amazing, crazy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but you guys do have. I just
Yeah.
want to take a quick look. You guys do have some cool stickers over here.
We're kind of populating that. That's more kind of like our fan stuff
Uh-huh.
we've gotten from other fans that have, visited here. We've run into a Billy Con and stuff, or Chucky restaurants.
Very neat.
A lot of artwork and stickers that other fans have made.
Awesome.
Had it, and I guess he had sold it to 2 or 3 different fans, but because it's so big and bulky, it was costing like $600 to try to ship it or something. And everybody who had bought it backed out because it cost too much to ship. So we were there with the truck, and he's like, if you guys want this, take it. So we're like, I don't know what we're going to do with it. But yeah,
So you got that for free. That is insane.
crack
wow.
Chucky.
I know. I'm getting a perfect shot of him right here.
Yeah, and he's soaring above the Rockefeller cloud. That's the Dave Thomas artwork, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's one of the original ones. This is the one from Travis's show, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's leaps and bounds?
So this was a, not really arcade, a play place in the 90s. It was
Okay.
Discovery Zone-ish.
But it was, McDonald's was the parent company of it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and merchandise for it's really hard to find. There's not a lot of info about it online, but I have the only known clock of leaps and bounds.
Wow. That is cool.
Yes. They also allegedly had like very small animatronics up somewhere hidden in some of the restaurants, but that's a story for another day.
Yeah. That's so cool, though.
Yeah.
It's cool to know, like, there are some places similar, but...
And that's an original piece of artwork I got from a Garbage Pail Kid, Wacky Packages artist from Tops. And when I saw they did a Showbiz one, I'm like, I have to have this. So I was like, you just name your price. So I think I ended up paying $900 for that.
But it's cool.
It's insane. Like, I thought when I looked at the little card that they had just photoshopped the logo on there because it's so, like, detailed. And no, they actually, like, he painted every little light on that. Yeah, it's wild. So we have 2 pieces of artwork that are framed in here. These are from Billy Bob, who is one of Creative Engineering's artists. And these are the record back to the little... it's not it's a 33 1/3, but it's the size of a 45 single for Disco Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And it's cool because when he did this, they're all like cut out and actually like layered on here, pieces of cardboard that were drawn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they photographed that.
Oh, I
and
can
that's
see
what
it,
gave
yeah.
the record back.
Let me get, like, a closer... Yeah. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's missing a couple pieces, but like I remember even as a kid, because I analyzed all the records and everything like way too closely, but this little package is cut out of like a magazine or a newspaper. Because I could tell even as a kid it wasn't drawn. I was like, how did they do
Oh, yeah.
that?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the little collages I would make out of, like, cutting out pictures out of magazines and stuff like that. I remember that. Wow. That is awesome. Okay.
And then this one here is just another piece of artwork. This was the back that they used for Born to Run, and this was the A side, which was Strain Your Brain, just a photograph. But that's all like hand done too.
Wow.
We've got pizzas, which were the original like menu ones for Chuck E. Cheese. We got the cookie jar, Billy Bob Award. There's a Duke hat. There's Officer Big Mac.
Officer Big Mac.
Yes, and then part of the moonshine thing from Billy Bob. There's Scandia Antioch. Scantioch lives. His feet
Scantioch.
I know, his feet are like falling apart.
Oh, you have the costume by Florida, the yellow one where he's wearing like the sailor outfit.
Yep. I've got that one, and I have the other one where it's all white. The white one I actually unscrewed and I took from a closed Chuck E. Cheese that I bought out, and then that one I got in a trade from a friend. And then Uncle Klunk's camera, the Showbiz sign, we don't know what's up with that one. But
That was like originally above the menu.
Yeah.
Kind of like the thumbless Chuck you were talking about. They used to have that at the top of the menu.
Gotcha.
on some
Okay,
occasions.
cool. Wow. You said that was Uncle Klunk's camera?
Yeah.
And that, you bought that from Creative, right?
I did. I think it was $40 I spent on that. Back
Wow.
when things were cheap.
Wow. That's... You could... If you wanted, which... You know what I'm saying? But you could turn a big profit on that. Ah, yes. Yes. Oh, wow, these are in great condition.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scooch in here real quick. Wow. Got Chucky and Helen right here. See, I put mine in my bathroom as well. Phase 4 ones, obviously. But my Helen's, like, one of her legs are, like, gone.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Check this out, guys. We got Coach Chuck and old Phase 3 Helen in here.
Ooh. I like the trim.
Yeah, this is classic.
Is that what ours had?
Yeah, I remember those.
Really?
They're retro
Yeah.
looking.
That's so cool.
Okay, and in here we have a lot of our collectibles and shelves. This is more of the merchandise type stuff.
This is more my collection, but the nicest pieces I try to put in the curio. Some of it's like stuff that's Tabitha's, but a lot of the key Showbiz pieces that I've collected that I consider the best stuff is what I have on display in here.
Gotcha. Okay. I see. Here's the Showbiz guys are right here.
Yes, and if you look at those cups came from the first location at Antioch, Kansas City.
Oh, wow.
Because it's got the old character names, the old artwork. You
Okay,
got
I see that,
Rolf,
yeah.
You got Duke.
And like, I've got the Rolf the Wolf cup, the Duke that's got the yellow or the orange dingo looking hat on him. And the good thing is when those came up, I was like, I don't care if I have to pay $500,000 a cup, I'm not letting those go. And I'm in a position to be more selective with the type of items I'm really going to go gung-ho on because I don't have to buy a lot of the other stuff. The collection's complete enough to where a lot of stuff that comes up, I've already had it. You know, I've had it for years, so I don't have to focus my money on that. I can really kind of laser in on the stuff that's new to me or that I think super rare or valuable.
Absolutely.
Because that's a bad thing. Like a lot of collectors, and I feel bad for them because it's what I used to have to do. Is you've got a finite amount of money, and you've really got to stretch it as far as you can, what you can afford to get it.
I like all the watches behind them.
Yeah. Got all the variants of the Billy Bob one. Some of them have Billy Bob and Chuck E. Cheese together.
The one, yeah, I think, don't they have one of those at Pineville?
They might.
I think they have one in the case.
Those are kind of my favorite things too. Is the things that are co-branded with Billy Bob and Chuck E.
Yes.
Cheese, just because they're so unique and weird. Like
We were just at the Inglewood Chuck E. Cheese location, and your website has a picture of the Pizza Time Theater Chuck walk around in front of the 3 stage, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I remember that correctly, I saw that the other day, and I thought that was crazy.
And then
we were at that Inglewood store when they had the studio seat, and then we got a notice from another fan that they were going to remodel Albuquerque. He's like, if you can go now. And I'm like, Albuquerque's 7 hours away. Are you out of your mind? Granted, I'm off work tonight, and Tab doesn't need... Yeah, so I'm like on my phone, like, it's 7 hours. It's 7 o'clock right now. If we left, we'd get there at 2 in the morning, which is ideal time to be digging in. It's like, God damn it. Okay, we're going to go.
And that was one of the first ones that they put the bots in the trailer. They weren't in the dumpster at all.
Really?
It was a trick for no reason.
And when was that?
2022?
Yeah.
Late? I'm not... Or
So
maybe
they started saving bots as early as 22?
Yeah, either that or they put them in the trailer to destroy them off-site. That was another thing that people said they were doing.
Yeah, which I still believe, you know, I say saving bots, but we don't know what for sure they're doing.
On the Munch shelf, the more modern stuff's mine, but I have a Helen shelf, a Jasper shelf, a Munch shelf, and sort of a Chuck one. The Munch shelf is pretty complete. I have a lot of stuff, but I have the Whack-A-Munch head from the arcade game, and I've got Hawaiian Munch, which is a prototype where he's got a Hawaiian shirt on. They never ended up doing that, which is sad because he looks so fun.
He does.
And then Jasper shelf doesn't have a whole lot. Helen shelf has some prototypes. My favorite thing in this whole showcase, which is really stupid, is the promo cup and straws with the koosh ball. That was like a really popular toy in like the early 2000s, which is this ball, like a koosh ball, and they did a promotion with Chuck E. Cheese, and the straws had a ball on them, and there's 4 colors, and I've got all 4 of them. It took me 2 years to get all 4 variants, but...
That's so cool.
Yeah, I've got those. I've got some of the candy pizzas. I've got the a prototype Hawaiian Chuck, so Hawaiian Munch and Hawaiian Chuck. He's got a little necklace on.
There he is.
Yeah, and then I think I think there's another prototype next to him, and then there's just like a standard stuffed animal. You can't really read it, but I've got a sticker on that cup there that says, "I contracted the bubonic plague at Chuck E. Cheese," which my...
What? Where is that?
It's like, it's on the cup right there.
Okay, all right, I'm coming over here.
Yeah, go ahead. My friend got it for me because like
Oh
my
my God,
friends
there
in
it is.
college knew I liked this stuff, and I had like Chuck E. cosmetics in my dorm room, and they're like, "Merry Christmas," and they got me that.
I contracted the bubonic plague at Chuck E. Cheese. That's crazy.
Those are the first 2 stuffed animals they made for the company.
And when I sold off
Wow.
most of the Chucky stuff, I kept the rarest,
Uh-huh.
like the oldest and the rarest stuff, and a lot of the stuff, the Pizza Time stuff on that shelf and the one below it are some of the stuff I kept, and they're also new stuff that I bought, because I do, anytime we see really unique Chucky stuff, we try to go for it.
Yeah. And it's kind of hard to access these shelves, so I have the little Pasquale token pouch necklace.
I see. Okay.
Got the Sauce Boss hat. Got the 3 90s little
Sauce
Pasquale
Boss.
dolls. Yeah. And then this one that we thought was a prototype, which I think technically it was, because it came up like 2 or 3 months before the real one was released to stores, and it came from California. But,
Well,
yeah.
where's your Bella shelf?
I know, we got the new doll.
Yeah. Where at?
It's in the data closet. We can show that to you in a little bit.
Oh, you hid
too.
it because I was coming over, didn't
Yeah.
you? That's smart.
No, I'm a Bella stan. I love her because everybody hates her so much. Like, the fans just, like, rabidly hate Bella, so it makes me like her. I think it's cool. That was a hot take.
Then down here we've got the council will decide your fate. Just a bunch more dolls.
The council will decide your fate. That is so cool. Wow. No, I saw, okay, so there's this, there's like a vintage, we look like we're like, it's like we're having like a sleepover night. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Hi.
With all the Rockefeller dolls.
With all the Rockefeller dolls. We're talking about our dolls. I remember when I was a kid. No, but no, I'm saying, so there's this antiques toy store back where I'm from, and they had like this vendor mall set up for a short while, and they had these dolls down here.
What?
And it was like 2021, and it was before I got back into Chuck E. Cheese. I knew about these, so I'm like, oh, cool, Showbiz, but like that's not Chuck E. Cheese, right? You know? So I didn't get them, but I wish I did. I do remember though, they were like $80 a doll.
Yeah, which probably not too bad, but yeah, considering how they are now.
No, yeah, no, I feel like that kind of is what they run for, but and you got a bigger fats over here.
Yeah, so this is one of the prototype dolls. We have 2 of them. We've got one up there, and then we've got the one down there. And I think that one came from a former creative engineering employee off of eBay. But yeah, these are really hard to find, but a lot have been popping up lately, like the last couple months, just because there's a couple older collectors who have been selling off their supply. But yeah, these are the harder to find dolls. I don't know if Travis knows anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't make very many of them, I know that. And even though I had a Fats, that one came up, I think it was $400. And I told Tab, I'm like, I don't really need this, but I really want it because it's in better shape than the one I've got. So we've kind of got a rule where if we're going to blow hundreds of dollars on a collectible, even though it's my money and it's her money still, we kind of discuss it. So yeah, I told
Unless
her,
it's a Liberty head, then you don't ask
you
questions.
were asleep in my defense, and I didn't want to wait. I spent like $900 on that.
Hey, but he is proud of that Liberty head.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well, fine. What do we got up here on this wall?
that is the complete collection of the smaller single-size records.
Yeah, we've got a whole YouTube video where we talk about like the different records and the variations, but yeah, this is one of each of them.
Yeah, so there's 15 in total. There's 13 different, and then the 2 on the very bottom are reprints of the original 2 birthday ones. Because when they repress the records, they used to hand those out to kids at their birthday. They wanted to keep doing that, I guess. So I basically just repressed those ones.
Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy how you guys come into all this. Do you have like a ballpark of how long it took you? How many years it took you to get to where you're at now?
Oh, it's weird. Like, there's still items that I am adding to the collection. Like, I've got a few Holy Grails recently, like the Liberty Head was one of them. The other one is in a box. I'll have to dig it out, but I just got it like about a year ago. It is a Showbiz Pizza Fiesta version of the smaller size records, and I bought it from a seller in Mexico off Discogs. In fact, there was a Billy Con 4, and my friend Jonah was like, oh yeah, there's one of these for sale on Discogs. It's like $200, and I'm sitting there like, we're the only two out here. You could disappear and nobody would ever know. Like, I'm like, I want this record. And I asked him, I was like,
That's that mafia mentality. Listen, it's like the black suit off Spider-Man. I took my mafia bracelet off, so I'm behaving. But
I haven't. I told John, I was like, were you gonna buy this? Like, what are you doing here? And he's like, no. He's like, I really don't want to buy from someone in Mexico. I've heard bad things about it. And I was like, well, if you don't want it, is it okay if I buy it? And he's like, yeah, that's fine. So I'm like sitting outside of BillyCon, just like frantically typing in my credit card information, trying to set up a Discogs account because I wasn't gonna let that go. That's like one I've wanted for 20 years.
Yep.
oh my goodness.
So we've got the U2s over here too. We've got old Chuck, new Chuck, which is he's very cheesy looking, but he's very happy.
He's very Chuck E. Cheesy.
Yes, he is very
He
Chuck E.
is.
Cheesy.
I have
Yes.
that one.
Old rat uncle back here.
I remember back in my days.
I've got a cell back there, an animation cell from one of the commercials. There's a whole bunch of those on
wow.
eBay. And then Pizza Time Theater employee shirt is just kind of chilling here. I want to wear it for a video, so we've got it out. Oh yeah, I've got all the big stuffed animals up here.
All the ones that matter.
Yeah.
Well, wait, no. Aren't we missing one?
Bella?
Oh yeah. Obviously we're missing one. We're missing Pasquale.
Oh yeah.
Where is he? No, they got the small one, and I saw you had a small Pasquale over there.
Yeah.
But they don't have a so when you're looking at it, it's like it's incomplete. It's like it's missing a character. Yeah, it's missing Pasquale.
Exactly.
There's just stuff upon stuff in these. Another prototype
Ooh.
Chucky thing.
Yeah, you guys had one of those in the case over there.
There's a Showbiz Halloween bag with McGruff on it and Billy Bob.
Wild. What are those cups? Are those cups down there?
Yeah, these are actually fan-made cups. Oh, this is a little award with a token in it.
Oh wow.
I'm not quite sure what that was
Franchise conference. May I see that real
for.
quick?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, this is 2014.
These are
Rockstar coin.
Billy Bob's Wonderland hats from the late 90s. I got these from an employee in 99.
Oh wow.
Because everything was teal and purple in the 90s.
I don't blame them. Those are some cool colors.
Here's an old piece of a Cyberamic controller.
Does it have the logo? Yep.
It does.
There it is. Wow. So you don't know what Cyberamic this was on though?
I don't. This might have even been a light board or something. It may not have been for a character. Not 100% on that. These are all Smitties. These are fan-made cups.
Smitties.
Oh, some wax Showbiz cups in here. I don't know what that is.
That's a Pizza Hut one.
Okay, we have a Pizza Hut cup in here.
Well, what's that wax one?
Oh,
On the
this
very
was,
top?
this is
yeah,
an
I
old
see.
Showbiz cup.
There we go. Listen to this noise, guys. ASMR.
And then we've got magazines, pamphlets. Oh, there's an original brochure.
The Great All American Pizza Show.
The Great All American Pizza Show. That's crazy. See if I can't open this up or not. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Oh, perfect. Wow. Look at that. That is... Dang.
Look at the guy in the employee uniform. He looks so happy.
He does. He's somewhere out there. Maybe not.
And then this right here is talking about the TV spots, radio spots, ad slicks. So the commercial is lost. That's one of the things that people are trying to find. We found one of the radio ads called The Great All American Pizza Show, and we did a whole little thing on our channel for it. But yeah, the commercial is still lost. We have the cells, so like we know what it looks like, but nobody's found it yet.
But this is like the actual contract when they did the Yogi Bear test setup. And this has Don Messick. This is Boo Boo Bear, his actual signature on it. He's the one who did Scooby-Doo in the 70s. That's probably what he's like most famous for, was being the Hanna-Barbera voice of Scooby-Doo.
Wow.
And then like I've got the original production artwork. That's the Rolf and Earl mech and the overlay they were planning on doing for Yogi Bear.
Wow.
To kind of demonstrate how that was going to work. The actual contract from Dawes Butler, who was the voice of Yogi Bear. his actual signature and everybody's agent and everybody. Like, this stuff needs to be framed. Like, it should be framed and put on a wall, and someday it will be, but right now it's just kind of like hiding in here. Mac valves, there's a Billy Bob head. These are from the production studio of Showbiz back in the day. Cyberamic rack. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff that really needs to be better preserved than we're able to do where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And we'll see more of this when we go to the storage unit. Because our plan is to eventually get out of Colorado because of how expensive it is here and move to a place where we can build a proper building that'll house the show and the museum. So we could do more formal tours. You know, as fun as this one is, you know, it's hard to can't have a lot of guests in this small of a space.
Right.
So yeah, that's the plan. It's been a long time coming, but it's gonna be
what you gotta
worth it.
do.
Yeah.
I mean, so earlier we saw this, but you have Uncle Clunk Cosmetics up here.
Yeah, we've got old Uncle Clunk stuff. We've got
There's his hair.
yeah, we've got his hair. We've got part of the outfit. I don't think it's complete. We've got
And we don't have an Uncle Clunk yet.
Yeah.
But if we ever come across one, then we're part way to...
There you go. Yeah.
And like I've got a Helen dress back there. I don't have a Helen bot either, but it came up for sale and it was, you know, within my budget and it's near perfect. So if
awesome.
I ever come across a Helen bot, I've already got a dress waiting for her.
So, like, yeah, these boxes are just filled. I've got valences, random merchandise, VHS.
Yeah, like, let me come back in here. This is a Pizza Time. This is Pasquale's scarf. It's not Pizza Time Theater.
Wow.
It's newer, I believe. This is, yeah, 2018.
Gotcha. Okay, I see.
Scarf.
Yeah.
I think I pulled this one out of a dumpster. I've got my other character, Lucy from Circus World. This is her hair and her bow. Came across time and space to get to me. That's why it's here and not with the bot. Yeah, we've got all sorts of stuff in here. It's crazy. A lot of this is stuff from the con, like we've got our bracelets and all that, but...
Dang. That's so cool. And every single one of these boxes in here has some sort of Showbiz, Chuck E. Cheese stuff in it.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got VHS, Betamax. This is why we call this the data closet. It's got all the cool data. Merch. Clunk valence. We've got not just his outfit, but we've got his valence.
His valence too, huh?
We've got, it was in our bedroom. We have the picture that hangs on his wall. We've got pretty much all the Clunk stuff except the bot. Merchandise. Oh yeah, I got my Tally Hall stuff in here. The Yogi stuff. Employee uniforms. We got merchandise shirts. The mini Billy Bobs, the mechanical ones. We've got 3 of those. Like, man.
These are all limited edition Avenger Chuck E. Cheese. We have the whole set of those. From 2000
Plushes?
to, yeah.
Oh my, can I see some of those?
Yeah, of course.
So this guy... Oh my god, I want him so bad. This is... I can't remember if it was this one or the other one, but I bought one of these and gave it away to a fan back in like November. But then when I got it, I'm like, I want one. So, okay, so I'm curious.
Yes.
Let's see, since you guys have your knowledge. I have a birthday star Chuck, just like this. Well, he's got the red hat on, but yes, but he doesn't have the frame. He literally, it's just this, but this shirt, there's nothing on it.
What's that?
Oh my god, I think I finally figured it out.
Wow.
Okay, so the birthday Chuck that I have was supposed to have the frame then, and that's why he doesn't have mystery solved. This was a vlog I made back in, when was that? When I found the skee ball sign. A while ago.
Yeah, last year.
I never knew what happened. About a year ago.
2 versions of this. There's the one that's got the really cute face, and then there's one in the exact same outfit, exact same plush, but he's got this weird mousy looking face. They like the cheaper version where his eyes are spread further apart. And I have both of them, but I'm not sure which box the other one's in.
That is so funny.
Yeah, like they kind of cheaped out on him. Oh, here he is. So same plush, same tag, same everything, but they're definitely distinct faces.
Oh, but he's cute in his own way.
That's very nice of you.
This is basically like Chucky that has seen some stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
We shouldn't judge.
Oh goodness. Oh, you got Santa Chuck over here.
Yeah, there's a whole, I think we may have had these on display for Christmas. So all the Christmas ones are at the top. There's the Santa Jester.
Okay.
This was the original one. This was the first one. His hang tag's the size of his head. I don't know why. That was the 2000 Santa one.
See that?
There's a snowman one.
Why don't they do stuff like this anymore?
These were so cool, and they'd come out like every quarter.
Yeah,
Karate
they had
one.
multiple a year.
Do you think
for years?
this would help with their like loss in profits? Is if they did stuff like this again? Do you think it would?
I think so. Yeah, and like, you know, they were trying to get on the Beanie Baby craze, but like nowadays, like with the Labubu's, people collect like little
The Labubos.
merch, like, you know, collectibles
Yeah.
and stuff are still a big thing. Like,
Look, you got the Easter one down here.
Yeah.
There he is.
and we have every single one of them, and we're planning on making like a whole history video about them, just because I feel like people who want to collect them, there's not really a good like
There's
guide.
a
for them.
Coca-Cola one.
Coca-Cola one.
Guy's little Coke bottle.
That's sick. Look at that product placement. And now they don't serve Coca-Cola products. Now they serve Pepsi.
And there's one that they had a bunch of blowback from. I don't know where he's at, but he's like,
Firefighter Chuck.
yeah, there's a fireman Chuck. They called him Rescue Chucky, but he came out conveniently right after 9/11.
I saw where that was
Yeah,
coming.
everybody was like mad that they were profiteering off of a tragedy. Whether or not that was actually the case, I don't know. But
I was gonna say just random merchandise. There's more Showbiz stuff. This is my Leaps and Bounds collection some more. But like,
You got a Missy doll, a Billy Bob doll.
just stuff. Like, here's a Rockafire Duke cup from Circus Pizza.
Wow.
and then even stuff like these.
Is there lunch boxes?
It is. Okay, maybe this is a bad example. Okay, no, this has stuff in it. Birthday hats, a little tiny viewer. But even stored away, like, we've got pencil boxes and lunch boxes, but all of these are just filled with stuff that really should be displayed. Like, this is a napkin from the Dubai restaurant that existed in the United Arab Emirates.
Oh.
This is a piece of the old corporate office building that I didn't steal. 86 franchise convention for Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese, just like a glass paperweight.
Wow.
Looney Birds.
Looney Birds stamper from the Tennessee location.
There were, how many of those locations were there?
There was 3. There was the original one in Orlando, and then there was Covington, Louisiana, which came 3rd, and then the Jackson one was 2nd. All of which are now closed.
Now, so there were Looney Birds and there were Billy Bob's. Was there anything else?
They had,
Circus Pizza. There was a lot of like weird.
yeah, like independent ones.
Like
There was
spin-offs.
Rockafire Pizza. That was in Indio, California.
That was not too recent, but that was like in the 2000s.
Yeah, it was like 2004 that one opened.
Billy
Oh, there's a
Bob.
whole stack of
Yeah, and stuff like
wallets.
this. It's like we got every color just because they made so many of them.
And I'm a
Let's see.
completist. Every time there's a variation, I gotta have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, I don't know if it's out anymore, but we had displayed for a while his icing cake topper. Got it for him for his birthday a couple of years ago. It was the little Billy Bob piece of icing that went on the birthday
Yeah.
cake, and that was one of the hardest things to find.
You know those hard little, like, I don't know, they're edible decorations, but they're hard. It was one of those, as a Billy Bob made out of icing that they would put on the middle of the birthday cake, and for whatever reason, this one survived 40 years.
That's crazy. It wasn't like moldy or anything?
No, I don't know what it's made out of, but whatever it was.
But you said it's edible, right?
Yeah,
That's so interesting.
great. He might have always had a broken guitar, I can't remember.
Well, he's not on the display case, so he wasn't one of the nice ones. Was he a spare one?
No, they're all different in their own way.
We have 2. These are, you said, corporate gifts. These were never actually for sale,
No.
right?
Yeah, they were given out. The Vegas one was given out to managers that went to that GM conference. And the sporting, I'm not sure exactly what the story is on that one, but he's got his little BlackBerry. Which
Yeah, I see
kinda
that.
dates him.
That's so cool. So now we are at their storage unit, one of 2, where they have even more really cool things to see in here. So, without further ado, wow,
Whoa.
okay. Is that the, no, that's the Rockafire sign?
It is.
Oh my god.
This is the fiberglass backing. There's the strobe. There's all the light bulbs. And we've got the sign face too.
Wow. Those curtain tracks?
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, so these I think are the side stages, and then the center stage I think is those three over there.
Okay. Wow. Wow, this is cool. What is this this bar right here?
That's the post for the sign.
Gotcha, okay.
Got all the electrical, and then it would go up here.
Huh.
And we've got the Smitty's backdrop.
I see.
There's the center part. The center part is actually styrofoam, so it's super fragile.
Oh, I see.
In that ASMR. And then we got the trees back here. And
Oh, wow.
if you want to trade me places, there's a sticker on that one that says creative engineering, electronimation right there.
There it is. Wow, so cool.
Yes, and then of course Rolf's rainbow is back there.
Rolf's Rainbow.
With the little pot of gold.
There it is, guys. So how do you guys obtain stuff like this? Like, what's the secret? You don't have to tell me if you don't
No,
want
it's
to,
okay.
but
It's, I don't know, it's a lot of searching for stuff. It's a lot of making connections. This stuff came from a closed down arcade in Canada. Well, it's not closed, but the show is completely gone.
gotcha.
It's the one Shalisa was talking about earlier. And
Mitzi.
yeah, they were getting rid of their show and they had to have it out by a certain date. So I flew up there and they helped me uninstall it. And yeah, we ended up with everything.
Wow.
And the bots are with collectors all over the country, and they're part of people's collections, and it's cool to see them perfectly working again.
Absolutely. I do see my boy Chuck over here, so I want to know. I gotta check this out.
Oh yeah.
So you guys do have the okay. So I think I ran into these at the Washington Street location, and I didn't save them. And people are like, "Why?" They're like, "TayJay, why didn't you save the recipe to the cheesy bread?" And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't. But I, for some reason, passed up on those. What's this back here? Can I pull it out?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
new starvation.
New. Oh wow, look at that. New look, new games, no animatronics.
Yeah.
That's so cool though.
I got a bunch of stuff from a collector in Missouri. We got a bunch of just random store items.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what like this stuff here is.
Yeah, these are all Chucky stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just random store items and
Actually, we can probably
prizes.
pull those open. Like,
Yeah, we haven't opened them since we brought them in here. Let me move. This is the character prop valve bank.
Okay.
Like for, is that like for Choo Choo?
I'm gonna say yes.
What do we got?
Why do we have a boo bucket in here?
Ooh, Chuck E. Cheese beach ball.
Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's just some random merch in here.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look at it. What? Yo, guys, get it here. You guys see this. This is cool.
Stuff still smells.
Well, so if I can read that, that's Chuck E. Cheese's funny car.
I don't think I've seen that before.
I know. What is that even from? I mean, it's got to be some sort of game.
We've got COVID masks. Just all this random like Rockstar merchandise.
Wow.
A
Yeah.
lot of this we got and I just kind of ended up almost straight into storage. Like,
Yeah.
Look, these are the fundraiser stickers.
Nice.
Yeah, like all this stuff.
Wow. That is so cool. This has got to be definitely one of my favorite pieces that you guys have here.
newer merch.
Okay.
Some of it's older.
Gotcha. Got a microphone in here.
It's a gift card holder.
Oh, yeah, a little pizza box.
Bailando! Oh, yep. Sorry. There you go,
So
Bella.
that would hold a gift card.
Oh.
Yeah, this is
pizza
a-
gift card holder.
Fiki footwear.
Oh, we've
Oh, there's a
play pass thing.
Oh yeah, I just got some of those from the Lexington location. I pulled out 3 of them.
nice hat.
Yeah, just like prizes and stuff.
Wow, what is that? Oh, I thought this was the ashtray. Do you guys have the ashtray?
I don't. I've got a Showbiz one, but I used to have a Chucky one. Some little foam bowls.
A snack container. No.
Yeah, that's not from the egg, but it's a squishy head. Is that with foam one?
Yeah.
The ones in the eggs have like water in them.
Okay. We have a couple of those eggs we've been.
you don't mind me digging a little bit. I don't want to like dig through your stuff too much, but I did see. Let's look at this guy. Just like a little figure.
Yeah.
Let's see, what's the year on him? 2017. How cool. He's giving double thumbs up. Ode to his brother Avenger.
Yeah, and like, yeah, all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
Most of it's Rockstar, but we got some Avenger in
Still
here.
cool. Still Chucky.
Yeah.
I don't not like Rockstar. He's definitely not my favorite, but
I think it's cool to have a lot of this stuff because I think
Absolutely.
a lot of this we bought is one collection from a fan, so we didn't have to go out and like get them all from the store individually.
right. I see you guys have the speakers.
Oh yeah, the clip speakers. Those are the Rockefeller ones.
Yeah, and thankfully we got those with Scandia because those did not come with my show. So I need those to actually use.
Yeah. And then in here we have more of the stuffed animals. Oh, I forgot we deflated this ball.
Oh yeah, it was a huge ball inside.
And we like deflated it because we didn't have any room.
That was a
Yeah.
ball?
It was just like a giant like beach ball looking thing.
Wow.
And then these are all the we showed you the Avenger ones earlier. These are the Rockstar ones, the limiteds.
You have
yeah.
the Chucky ears?
Yeah, you had those on at the con, right?
So actually mine were just like regular mouse costume ears, but you have the actual Chucky ears. You know, the one ear is floppy. If everyone were Chucky, it would be so very lucky. And if everyone were Chucky, it would be a Chucky day. I just had to say it. Party at my house. Chucky throwing house parties.
There is like a Scandia show selector over here.
Oh yes, let's see that. Ooh.
Oh, this is the stuff.
That's the
Love
cool.
to show. There's the button down there. Dang, that is so cool.
Feel free to look around in here.
Gotcha. Okay. Hey, look at that.
It's the
Todd system. Interesting. What's the Todd system? Is that like what the program ran on?
Was it something that's on the tokens?
Only Todd knows.
Token automatic dispenser. I think it was something with the tokens.
Oh, okay. Vend. Yeah. It says Vend back there. Yeah.
It's cool though. It's got the old logo on it.
Yeah, absolutely. There he is. What is this? Is this like a cake box or
Yeah,
something?
it's like a display. I think somebody rescued it from the dumpster and that was disgusting.
You know,
Like,
sorry, I don't want to like. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's all the way down there at the bottom. Okay, yeah, it's like a cake display thing.
yeah.
That's cool. And then you got the cups over there. Those will come in handy.
Yeah, and like some of these store signs, it's just, you know, okay, gift card redemption. Like it's just, you know, informational things from 2017.
Yeah, and that long box is kind of tucked away back there. That has all sorts of like signage, like styrofoam signs, stuff that would hang in the window decals. Like I think we packed that box full of as much of those poster like things as we could fit in. But it's mostly newer stuff like 2.0.
Still, that's so cool. Honestly, one of my favorite things I have in my collection, you know the group events poster? 2.0 poster, but it's like group events. I saved that. It's got the Chucky on there, and I put it up in my garage, and I got like a spotlight like just on Chucky. Bunch of valves. I was able to pull out the valves from the Columbus, Indiana Studio C Kappa stage. I got up underneath that stage, and that was the first time I went in there, and I just yanked them all out, and yeah, so now I got them in some random box in my garage.
Nice.
So I guess there's sometimes stuff I forget I have too. I don't have nearly as much stuff as you have, but like sometimes some of the things I have like hidden, like the valve systems, I forget that I have, but I do have them.
Yeah, we were on a road trip out in the Midwest, and we just happened to be coming back through St. Louis, and they had been listed on eBay, and we contacted the person. We're like, hey, we can pick these up, you know, locally. So we did. We, you know, handed them cash or whatever and bought them.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff we kept, and then there was a couple things like the Whack-A-Munch. There was a full set of 4, so I sold 3 of them, and that pretty much paid for the entire lot of stuff. And then I got that one in the Munch case back home. So
Yeah,
Dang,
and
that's
because
cool.
our space like is so tight back at the house, a lot of it just ended up in these boxes straight out here just to put it somewhere.
yeah.
All right, and storage unit number 2.
This is
Nice.
the hack.
This one's definitely got a lot more in it. I See the organ. Is this the Chuck E. Cheese one or the Showbiz one?
It was a Showbiz one. This is actually a spare. So somebody's buying this one. The actual, like, my organ is somewhere in the abyss.
I see the Smitty's gas pump. Do you have the top of it in there?
I do. It's brand new. Probably still in, like, whatever wrap it was in one of the boxes. Because when you buy it, like a Rockfire shell out of the crates, the crates have the character in it first and foremost, but then they've got just a bunch of random boxes in them, and each box has a code, like this is number 037 or whatever, and then there's a list, so 037 is a frog, and that might have been in Mitzi's crate, or...
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of the stuff, the show parts are still in the original boxes. I've never even taken them out, because there's really no reason to.
Gotcha, okay.
Like,
you mind if I walk in here?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
There's a box over here under Beach Bear's guitar label number 8. That one I know is Choo Choo. So that's his mech, his cosmetics, all that stuff.
What do you got back there? I see his arm.
Oh, Billy Bob.
That's Billy Bob?
Midget Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Midget Billy Bob, okay.
And you can see how short he is.
Yeah, so well, I don't know why I thought the midgets were much smaller than that. But that's still like, what, 5 feet?
Yeah, and he's on a platform too. That's probably
Oh, wow. I see you got Chucky over here. What was this for?
That came out of some store down in Georgia. Back in like 2002, there was somebody who had a bunch of old props and stuff, and he was moving and just wanted to find a good home for them. So I paid him whatever it cost to ship them, and he just sent everything for free. But that was one of those wall decor things. It looks like it's hand painted.
Yeah.
And if you look down that barrel over here, you can see the Looney Bird.
Looney Bird, he is here. Is this the full Looney Bird down here?
It is.
There it is. We got Looney Bird down there. Wow.
And then on top of him, that's the portrait frame for Chuck E. Cheese.
I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. You got, this is Sun.
Yeah, Sun and
Okay, you got Sun. You got Moon over, oh yeah, I see. There's Moon right there. Here's the back of the mechs for them.
These are all the things.
Gotcha.
The mech wells.
Are these all Rockafire?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. We got some parts to Duke's drum set.
There's like body shells way back there.
it's hard to see. The bots are all covered with like plastic sheets, and then a lot of the body shells
Yeah.
are off of them, so that's what's kind of floating up on top of the
Let me
heads.
see if I can take a peek. There's some of the body shell. I see some of the trees back there too. Here's a piece. Wow, that's crazy. So you got more midgets back there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know.
I have Fats and Billy Bob. Those are the two.
Okay.
And they came from Odyssey Fun World.
There's Peach Pear's guitar, by the way. Dang, you guys have a lot of stuff. Is that a show selector?
Yeah.
That's the manager's one, yeah. So that has all the birthday shows and the special shows, so they can like key it up backstage.
Wow.
And then there's a campfire up on the top of that shelf.
Campfire. For a minute there, I thought it was Choo Choo's little hole, but you don't happen to have anything Choo Choo, do you?
I don't think so. I think he's in that box there, number 8. That's where he's hiding.
Oh, God. Okay. There's Choo Choo. He's in that box. Wow. This is so crazy, guys, that you have not only, like, all that stuff in your house, but then just all this stuff in here. Insane. But, yeah, thank you guys for letting me see all this.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
We
Wow.
do have Rockafire masks too, like not like the character ones, but like the COVID-19 ones back here.
Okay. I see.
There's all those party
Oh,
posters.
wow. Yeah.
All of these frames that are lined up back here are all framed, ready to go.
I'm sure there's stuff I can't even see that's back there that's... Do you guys have you guys have a plan to like set all this up one day, right?
Yes, 100%. We're gonna build a part museum, part show building whenever we move to our new property, and hopefully we'll have tours and stuff by that point. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know your ambition is to open up a museum, so that
Yes.
would be super cool for you to do one day. And if you do, I'm just telling you right now, Travis, I will be there to make another video.
But you're always welcome.
Thank you.
I'm hopefully in my new room making another Mitzi little museum for Rockafire and have Mitzi and play shows for anybody. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping I get to do that someday.
Yes, you will. You can do it. I believe in you. Wow, that was crazy, guys. Can you believe everything we saw today? So, yeah, you guys have probably one of the most impressive Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz collections I've ever seen. And I mean, even like stuff I haven't even seen with my own eyes combined. That was really cool. I think all three of us are happy that you were able to show us this. I know you guys have been really excited today seeing all this.
Absolutely.
It's like at some point you're like, I can't even process what I'm looking at anymore, all this cool stuff. It's so crazy. So what's your final thoughts on this?
Sensory overload, really. To see it all in one spot, like it's crazy. Just years of history, but
Yeah.
it's just so cool.
Absolutely. I mean, so much cool stuff.
Yeah,
How could you go wrong?
you can't.
You can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. But
Oh, and we have our own YouTube channel too. It's showbizpizza.com. That's our website. That's also our YouTube channel. So we're getting it up and running a little more in the coming year. So we're excited about that.
heck yeah, I'm excited about that too. Excited to see what you guys can release and stuff. I know you said you had a TikTok. Can you tell me one more time what it is?
So I run this TikTok, Mitzi Mozzarella official, and it has like, we post about Scandia, and like we post like what the Rock and Fire Dolls do, dances, do stories, and we're hoping it becomes a big thing in the future. When the little museum's all done, I start doing music. We're just hoping it becomes a big thing.
Awesome. And it will. Just keep at it. Do what you love to do, and the right people will find it. So, all right, guys, that's the end of the video. Very exciting video today. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this because I know I did. That was insane, to say the least. So, all right. And you guys live here and you didn't even know this was here until recently. Like, you guys just, I say this in like every video now. You never know. You never know. Okay, guys, until the next one, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
See the stage in the hall.
Well, this is Travis Tabitha's place. We got a Studio C over here. Is this how my voice sounds? Well, it is now. I've never vlogged before. We're on TayJay Productions right now, and this is TayJay's boyfriend. I didn't know that till today.
That's correct.
Does she ask you to buy cheesy bread every day?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Dumper. Dumper.
No.
We just put her away.
All right, guys, so thanks for showing us your house. Let's go. All right, you brought out Bella. That's it. But then you walk into a place like this and you see it all just laid out. Like, the portrait bots. Guys, I can't focus. Who's that?
Oh,
We need to go check her out. TayJayProductions.com? Yeah, did you guys hear I have TayJayProductions.com now?
I have. That's awesome.
Get your merch.
You cannot skip out on the TayJay merch.
You can't.